bigger screens, higher resolution, better audio quality, in-depth storytelling, explosions, car chases, 40-story robots, monsters, and Dwayne Johnson. In a world where the next big thing is always the next big craze, it's strikingly refreshing when a gem like pixel-ripped 1989 triumphantly emerges in its retro, mediocre glory.
Go outside your world and play now in an incredible new virtual world.
You play as Nicola, an adolescent troublemaker dedicated to saving the digital world using her arsenal of imagination alongside her trusty gear kid. With a concept this simple, you would imagine the game to become dry and lackluster pretty quickly. But with a consistent and seemingly non-linear game experience, pixel-ripped 1989 keeps your interest as each stage is significantly different from the next and increasingly more difficult. For retro gamers, this truly is a blast from the past, as you battle through pixelated worlds using nothing but your directional pad and a few buttons to fire and run across this seemingly simple black and white masterpiece. Gaming on the Gear Kid feels familiar, natural, but don't let its like riding a bike nature fool you. This game is as difficult as it is comfortable, and will continue to challenge your retro side-scrolling abilities time and time again. The beauty of pixel-ripped 1989 is the playfully immersive dive into the life of a gamer in the late 80s. Adventuring into the great outdoors only to play more games on your handheld device, discreetly conquering just one more level under the sanctity of your classroom desk, having to replay a level over and again as autosaving wouldn't be a reality for quite some time, and using your world as a backdrop to imagine the virtual into your reality. This game has it all. The game plays very well and uses your DualShock 4 and PlayStation VR headset in a smooth, well-synchronized manner. The gameplay is unmatched in unique quality and is fun from beginning to end. The game is never simple, and enemies become increasingly difficult as you progress. And finally, the game truly links you to a childhood dream many of us only fantasized about. And at the fair and affordable price of $25, this is an experience worth having over and over. My only real complaint comes with tracking of the DualShock 4 controller. The light on the controller often loses tracking to your PlayStation camera and can be frustrating simply because the Gear Kid may start to drift away or not come closer or further away from you as you need it. This can be problematic when attempting to play your Gear Kid during class without getting caught. But all in all, this really wasn't a big issue for me. While it happened a few times, there was only one notable time where it actually affected my gameplay. I did play this game all on an original PS4, and I will say that overall I was very satisfied with the graphics and feel of the animation for this game. While some of the character models seemed stale at times, and some edges not as smooth as others, the graphics stood out where it truly mattered and emphasized your gameplay. For me, I'm always looking at VR titles for their unique experiences. That said, while the experience is often familiar and simple, the added depth VR brings to the table makes this a must-play for all old-school handheld gamers out there, and those who've never picked one up in their life. This is something that you should truly experience. Pixel-ripped 1989 is a fun-filled retro enthusiast and nostalgia overload that I highly recommend. The price is right, the game is great, and while the story may not be deep, it relates to the inner child in all of us. You know, the 9-year-old little girl one.